Hey everyone, this video I think is just a little bit extra special. Everything just lined up and came together so beautifully. Not a surprise because everything I'm about to show you is from Quince. I have a week's worth of outfits to show you, and in today's video I'm partnering with Quince. So thank you, Quince, again for being an amazing partner. Love the brand, love the clothes. We have so much to talk about. Before I jump into it, where to find the links, look over there, a variety of places. If I forget something or you just can't find it, please do not hesitate to ask me down in the comments. You know I am here for those. So I will number everything 1 through 7. I'll assign it a day. Let's get started with outfit number 1. I'm gonna call this one Monday's Professional Polish, but let's be real. I work from out of my house, so you can wear this anywhere. In fact, I have worn this just to run errands. The star of the show is, are you ready for this name? Yak Wool Diamond Stitch Crew Neck Sweater. This wool, I have never worn yak wool before. I don't really have a lot of wool pieces to begin with. This is everything that you don't think of wool. When you hear wool, you hear stiff, uncomfortable, itchy. No, this is soft, it's drapey, it's fluid. The texture on this is stunning. It's not a basic boring sweater, even though it is a nice neutral color. Of course, it comes in quite a few other colors as well. Now, I did size up 1 from this. I wanted just a little bit extra room, and I'm gonna give you sizing tips throughout on all of this. I'm not just here for the outfit ideas. I'm here for the specifics if you wanna order any of these pieces, so you know how to order it so that you don't have to worry about the returns. But Quince does have a 365-day return policy, so if you didn't guess correctly, it's not a problem. Anyway, it's lightweight to feel, but it's still super warm, which I love. And then I paired it with what I am reaching for over my jeans lately, and they are pleated trousers. Now, these are a year or 2 old already, so there are some lower inventory. These are their wool pleated trousers, and I also have these in the crepe pleated version, and I'm also going to link to their newest version, which is a straight leg non-pleated version. All 3 are going to be linked under number 1 here. I love all 3 of these styles because of the elastic in the back. This makes it so comfortable. Better than jeans. I'd say more comfortable than joggers because it doesn't cling to your legs, your thighs, any of your problem areas. It just skims over everything. Super travel friendly. Don't save the trousers for dress up days. Reach for them for just everyday wear. And of course, shout out to the best loafers on the planet, these Italian leather Horsebit leather loafers. A little fit tip here, they only come in whole sizes. I am a 6.5 or 7, so I went with a 7, and when you first put them on, it's a tight fit. I recommend a shoehorn, some thick socks, walk around the house, but it stretches and molds to your feet, and after that, it's like they were custom made. You've heard me rave about how I walked over 10,000 steps in these all over the USC campus back in, I guess it was October last month. Love them so much, I ordered them again in another color. I still don't have the black, but we may have to correct that in my next order. Let's move on to outfit number 2, which is just a smart everyday look, definitely business ready as well. First, this merino wool collarless cropped jacket. If it looks familiar, it's because I bought it last year. It's back in stock. It's fully lined. It's a beautiful, more ladies style jacket, I would say, because it's collarless, a little bit more structure. I love the gold buttons, and I'm wearing it fully buttoned up, so I'm wearing it more like a top than a jacket, but it looks great open, layered over something as well. And then I went with those gold buttons and matched it up to these stretch Ponte straight leg Mariner pants. That is a mouthful. And if you remember, I shared these in last month's haul, and I ordered my regular size, and they were like jodhpurs. They were like leggings. They were super, super tight. So I sized up, and I have to say that in all of the Ponte pants I've ordered from Quince, sizing up 1 for me was definitely the way to go. Love the gold button detail on the pockets, and what I really like about these versus the more expensive designer version that I have tried is those buttons you have to unbutton to get your hands in the pockets. These buttons are on top of the pockets. You can still easily get your hands in there or get a phone in there, whatever. So I think these are far more comfortable and far more user-friendly. There is also a matching blazer that goes with these pants. So I have it. It's in navy. And what's cool about that blazer is it does have the inserts that you can put in, very much like the Veronica Beard ones, but at Quince pricing. And I have been told by many of you who own the Veronica Beard jackets and inserts that you can interchange the Quince pieces with the Veronica Beard pieces. Outfit number 3 is all about the quiet luxury and warmth. And first, let's start with this wool cashmere classic single-breasted coat. I have wanted a wool cashmere blend coat for years. Hard to justify when I live in South Texas, even though I personally do get very cold. It's usually quite the investment piece. Well, not when it's from Quince. So it's $200 for a wool cashmere blend coat. I mean, come on. It is stunning. It does come in other colors, but camel is just the classic. And it's fully lined, and it's beautiful, and it's classic, and it's elegant. It even has a little inside pocket. Now, I tried sticking my phone in the inside breast pocket. I have the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is essentially like carrying a mini iPad around. So that did not fit, but sunglasses, keys, those will fit. If you have a normal size phone, that might fit as well. It's so pretty. They actually have a bunch of wool cashmere blend, and even cashmere coats. So I will list a few of the other ones that I have been eyeing underneath. What are we on? Day Wednesday, outfit number 3, because they're beautiful. I needed just to get a little bit colder. And now let's talk about the dress that's underneath, which I happen to still be wearing right now. This is a Mongolian cashmere wide rib midi dress. And I just love, first of all, I'm very much into the burgundy stuff right now, but I love the ribbing. I love that it's more fitted in the bodice, and I love that I'm shedding on it. And then it does flare up. It almost has like a little tulip hem going on at the bottom. It's a little bit of a fit and flare towards, I'd say, the knees down. So I wouldn't say it's body conscious. I'm wearing my regular size, extra small. I did not size up in this. And I am wearing actually thick fleece leggings underneath it, and it's not showing through at all. It's very flattering. There's some nice seaming in here. It doesn't have pockets. It's so comfortable. I really just I could sleep in this. It's that comfortable. But this is a great winter dress option. Sure, it's going to be good for holiday parties and things like that. But honestly, this is just a great everyday winter dress. Definitely recommend wearing with boots and tights for extra warmth. But the cashmere part got you covered from, I'd say, neck to ankles. Outfit number 4. What day are we on? Thursday. Let's call this elevated casual. This is typically what I'm going to wear more days than not, because every day in my life usually is pretty casual. How many colors of this cashmere cotton Dolman sleeve sweater do I own now? I think this one makes it 6. They have released this in more colors. I don't think you can own too many of these, and I'll tell you why. Obviously, it's short sleeved, but because it's a cotton cashmere blend, you can wear it in the spring and summer just as easily as you can wear it now. And I love having it here because while I'm currently chilly, it's in the 50s, I think in 3 days it's going to be in the 80s. So I can wear it on its own in a few days. And I know a lot of you watching live in the southern half of the United States and suffer from the same weird fall weather, which is we don't really have fall. This also comes in plus sizing, not in quite the same color range, but I'll list the plus sizing with this as well. I just think it's great, like I said, to wear on its own, but obviously layered under other pieces as well, especially if you want a slightly higher neck. So I've layered it under this oversized cardigan that I now have in three colors. I have it in the navy, and you're gonna see it again in it's like a brown tan color. I also have it in the ivory shade as well. And this oversized cardigan also comes in plus sizes. Quince does have a dedicated plus size page, so I will actually link it under number 4, all of the plus size options in case you were looking for those. Outfit number 5, we have made it to Friday, so it's casual Fridays here. I have another wool sweater for you. I don't know why I waited over 50 years to start buying wool, but I am so glad. I've had a couple of duds, none of them from Quince, thank goodness. This one is far from a dud. This one is another one that I did not want to take off and change into the next outfit. It's an Australian merino wool half zip, not quarter zip. So quarter zip, the zipper would start or stop right around here. This is half zip, so it goes down about half of your torso. I've layered it over my favorite tank. I know that's saying a lot. It's a tank top, but I love the ribbing, and I love that no matter how much it stretches across my chest, it doesn't get see-through. I have it in the oatmeal color. I definitely need to order more of them because I just have the one and I keep wearing it over and over. I love this sweater. I love it layered over the tank, but if you just zip it up a little bit more, you don't need to layer anything under it. I just wanted you to see how low it goes, so I layered. And then these stretch flare jeans. I am now on my 3rd or 4th pair, and they come in different inseam lengths. So I am more into wearing flats lately. So I'm wearing these in the 30-inch. And then when I feel like wearing heels, I've ordered a couple of the same colors in a 32-inch. But if you're like me and you love the loafers and you're into sneakers right now or low-heeled things, the 30-inch on my, if I sit up very straight, 5 foot, almost 4-inch frame works just fine. And just like the Ponte knit pants, I do size up one in the jeans for me as well. All right, we've made it to the weekend. Outfit number 6 is definitely Saturday, which is a day for running errands for many of us. So you've seen most of this outfit before. This Oxford cloth button-down shirt. I have 2 of them. That's how much I wear them. And I wear them with everything. I wear them with jeans, untucked, tucked. I wear it with modal flowy pants, with joggers. I think everyone should have one of these. It's a classic. This one is oversized, so extra small, still long enough pretty much to wear with leggings. Threw on another one of my oversized cardigans. This one is in the tanny brown color, let's call it. And it's like wearing a hug. It's fantastic. The new piece I wanted to share are these Ultraform high-rise pocket leggings. So I don't know if you knew this, but Quince does sell athletic wear. Eventually, I will start working out consistently, but until then, this is more for running errands. I love that it's got the deep pockets on the sides. I did size up to a small with this one. I've learned my lesson. And most of their pants, I prefer to size up 1. I just like it a little bit roomier in the waist and in the hips, but these are super stretchy. The length was perfect. They come in tons of colors. I thought the espresso was a little bit of fun. A change from black. This would also look great with, say, riding boots. I went with sneakers. So many options. It also has a hidden pocket in the waistband in the way back. I don't know why I'm doing this. You can't see my hands, but it would be back there. They're very, very comfortable. And if you are into wearing leggings a lot for winter, I will link the video that has gone viral, which gives you quite a few ideas on how to style them. I do have a video coming up later this month to an alternative, since track pants are now kind of gaining momentum in lieu of leggings. But if you're a leggings girl, you might want to give these a try. And now we are on to the final actual outfit. We've made it to Sunday, so that means one thing for me: Sunday brunch. Okay, not every Sunday, but I do love a Sunday brunch, and I love this dress. It's an organic stretch corduroy shirt dress, kind of a mini-er dress. I wouldn't say mini in that it's not short, but it is above the knee. It does come in quite a few colors, but when I saw this blue on the website, knew I had to order it. This one is true to size. I love the details. So there's 2 little buttons on the cuff, which look really pretty when it's all buttoned up and down. Those unbuttoned. There's another button where it opens on the forearm, so you can adjust to how tight you want it when you do roll it up. Super comfortable. I love the banding around the waist. It moves, it stretches, but there's no actual visible elastic there, so you don't need to cover it with a belt or anything. The pockets are cut really nicely, very generously. This is a true shirt dress. It goes all the way down. It's just pretty. You don't have to save it for Sunday brunch. This would be a great dress to wear if you're a teacher with some tights and some boots, like I'm doing basically. There's so many options. I decided to layer one of my V-neck cashmere sweaters over it just so you can see how to add that 3rd layer with this outfit if you want. It's definitely not necessary, more of a fun accessory. I just love that they've added this to the latest Quince fall winter lineup. And then the last outfit, if you will, what to wear at night. This should be no surprise. Their bamboo jersey long sleeve pajama set. I now own this in 2 colors. Love it. If you liked the idea of the Nordstrom moonlight pajamas, but you don't like the price point, these are very similar, but better. I feel like the material is more breathable. There's far more colors. I like the sizing better, and the bottoms have pockets, and the Nordstrom ones do not. And I am always wearing my pajamas to run out to take the dogs to the bathroom in the middle of the night or just before I go to bed. And so I like having my phone that I can tuck in the pocket, which may sound weird to you, but it's these little details that I love. They also have released these pajamas in 2 holiday prints. They are either almost sold out or I think in a few sizes sold out. So take a look. It's linked. Grab them while you can. And since we're talking about cozy, and I forgot to mention this during the Saturday errands one, you know how much I love their cashmere baseball hats. I ordered one last year, and then I got this one in the camel color. This is a unisex. It's women or men's. This is the camel color. It has a leather strap here that is Velcro, so it's easy to adjust, and then the inside is fleece lined. I just adore these. As someone who does get cold a lot, I love this. And then I want to give a shout out, because I'm worried it's going to sell out before it gets here, the Italian suede shopper tote. I ordered it in the navy blue, and I'm thinking by the time this goes live, it may or may not be sold out, but that is a good time to bring up the fact that you can always sign up to be alerted when stuff comes back in stock, and let me tell you, it does come back in stock. You will get that email alert. I'd say 25% of my purchases are because I signed up for an email notification and they came back. They did bring all of them back. I had initially wanted this back in September. They were sold out. They did bring them back. The other colors appear to be fully stocked. It looks gorgeous. I love the suede. I love the outer pockets, everything about it. Obviously, I ordered it, so I want it. And I will have a December Quince haul, so hopefully I'll be sharing it with you there. And on that note, if there's anything from Quince you want me to check out before I place my next order, let me know in the comments below. But that is it for this month's Quince haul. A week's worth of outfits, literally have you covered every day of the week, pretty much any situation that you find yourself in. You can just throw all this in a suitcase and you're ready to travel for a week plus. You could mix and match that into quite a few other outfits, honestly, if you wanted to. Thank you again to Quince for sponsoring this month's video. It's always a pleasure to work with you. Any excuse to buy something from Quince, sign me up. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.